This week, before we start to talk all things holiday wear, I want to talk to you about how to find your unique style in 3 easy steps. This is the Stylish Wellness Podcast with me, Sarah Banks. Having spoken to many clients and friends over the years, it seems that looking and feeling really great every day on a consistent basis is a struggle that you all face at some point. Quite often, if I ask what one wardrobe dilemma they would like to address, women say, how to dress for me and know what my unique style is. Many of my clients, and you may be the same, think that they have nothing to wear or dislike everything that they see when they open their wardrobe each morning. Most commonly, they think that they don't have enough clothes or don't have what everyone else has, or they think it's because they're overweight, or it's because they're underweight, or that they don't have enough time to shop, or that they don't know what to buy when they do shop. But really, I don't think it's any of those things. It's not that you've got nothing to wear. It's that you don't know what to wear for your unique style. And note, I'm not saying your unique body or your unique life. I'm saying for your unique style. From my career of over 20 years making clothes for many different types of women, the reasons why you think you have nothing to wear are rarely because there is nothing in your wardrobe. Through talking to my clients about their needs and their wardrobes, there are common themes which we all find challenging at one time or another. While blaming your weight or lack of time or your job or your family needs, all that kind of thing, might seem the reason you don't have the right clothes to wear, by which I mean clothes which you love wearing, the real reason is often more simple than that. You just don't know what to wear and why. You don't know what to wear because you don't know what you want to wear. Somewhere along the timeline of your life, you stopped intentionally choosing what you want to wear and just pulled out clothes each day and put them on. Then, one day, you went to your wardrobe and you looked at your clothes as if they were not your own. How did they all get in there? We live in a time where we have fewer dress codes, which is great. I mean, they still exist, but in general, you can get up and wear whatever you want. The freedom brings choice, and choice always brings some form of responsibility. Because if you can wear whatever you want, you get to decide. We don't necessarily prioritise clothes decisions, though. We prioritise children, family, mortgages and career, and rightly so. But there is still time available for you to prioritise yourself and to learn to prioritise yourself and to learn to be able to make decisions about what you actually want to wear rather than what is there to wear when you open the wardrobe door because you haven't really thought about what you really want to wear. And this is where it comes down to prioritising your unique style. So what do you want to wear? If I asked you that, if you're in a room with me now and we were having a consultation and I said to you, what do you want to wear? What would you say? What would you like to wear that makes you uniquely you? I mean, we're all unique. Just somewhere along the path, we sometimes forget that. Or we want to change, but we don't know how to get there because we don't know ourselves well enough. I know that feeling. I feel like I've spent the last 10 years in dresses, cardigans, jeans, trainers and boots. I've been bringing up a family, like many of you. But now I feel a change coming. I want a sleeker look, a slightly sexier look maybe. but I haven't yet made a definite decision towards it. I have spoken a little bit about it, my style reinvention. I've prioritised work and family over myself to a greater extent. So I have this vague feeling that I'd quite like to wear sleeveless polo neck tops, cigarette-cut trousers, hoop earrings and grow my hair, but I haven't actually moved towards that image of myself. Well, I have, because you know that I've spoken about it, but I have not. I mean, that word decide, it means to cut off, doesn't it? I think like the root of it is it means to cut off, like you cut off all other possibilities. And I think in my decision making, I haven't yet cut off all other possibilities. I haven't moved towards that image of myself definitively and cut off any other options, which is a shame because there is my future self waiting for me in the future. And at the moment, my future self is going to look like my today self, whereas I want my future self to look like and to be a different version of me. It's a subtle shift, though, because outwardly everything is the same. It's just that inwardly I feel very different. So this brings us to getting to your unique style. To get to your unique style, you do need to run towards it, as I'm discovering. And even though my own experience currently is not the most perfect example, I think it's a bit like that, the apocryphal story of the cobbler whose children are always the worst shod of everybody because they spend so much time working on everyone else's shoes that the family shoes are really bad. And I think that's probably the same with me a little bit. But when I talk to women and when I've dressed women in the past and we have designed clothes or a new look for them, then it's very much that you just have to go at it and make that decision. So knowing that and knowing that you need to make a decision, you need to cut off all your other opportunities or other options and run towards it. I have some ideas about how you can do exactly that. So number one, your unique you tip number one is expectation. Confident women, I've found, with their own unique style, have a certain level of expectation of their appearance. When you set a certain level of expectation for yourself and achieve it, your confidence soars and you look great. If you're struggling to find your unique style, you need to set some new expectations for yourself. And this might be the hardest of the 3 tips that I've got for you today to get started with. I want you to sit for 30 minutes, more if you need it, and think about what you really want to wear each day. You can do this in any way and every way you want. You can sit and draw. You can tear images out of magazines. You can create a Pinterest board. You could sit and write a list. You could browse shopping sites and bookmark items that you really love. You could create a Canva board. You could create a scrapbook. You can do whatever you want. After 30 minutes or however long you need, I want you to stop everything that you're doing, shut the computer if you're on it, your scrapbook if you're scrapbooking, and sit. Then I want you to write down the answer to this question. If I get up tomorrow and can wear my ideal outfit, it would be... And then complete that sentence. Don't edit yourself. Don't say to yourself, I can't wear that, or that's ridiculous, I've never worn that in my life. You need to go with it. Work out what is going on in your brain. Get it out. And then we can go to work. Expectation realised is progress. Expectation without action results in frustration and lack of confidence because no result is forthcoming. You can apply that to all of your life, but we're applying it to clothes specifically for this podcast. Your expectation should be that each day you wake up and can wear an outfit that you absolutely love, and that's totally fine. I used to feel guilty about the privilege of having a huge choice in what I wear. I used to feel really guilty about it. I thought about all the people in the world who don't have that choice, who live in poverty, who don't have the resources that we have in the West. And now I realise that it's just a real gift and a blessing to be able to wear what we want. It's a privilege, and I'm not going to throw that away. Anyway, back to your list. I'd like you to have written about what colours you want to wear, what kind of clothes, what shoes, what jewellery. If you think you need to change your makeup or your hairstyle or your hair colour, then please include that as well. So for me, this is an example of how my list would look now. Dresses. I'd like to wear dresses that have more style details, fabric that is pleated, folded, draped. I definitely like to dress like Donna or Jessica in Suits. I'd forgotten that. I'd written that actually. We've been rewatching Suits. I mean, some of Jessica's outfits are just amazing. I want to wear jeans less. I want to wear wide leg trousers fitted to the waist. I'd love a new handbag. I didn't realise that until I started thinking about what to wear. Something structured in beige or caramel, or a beautiful leather rucksack with a tassel on the drawstring. I'd like to wear new colours for me. The beige, caramel, browns, bronzes, and navy as a base colour. I would like to look sleek, sophisticated, and a little bit sexy and a lot chic. When I thought a little bit longer, I realised that I'd love to wear cigarette-style trousers. Do you know what I mean by cigarette-style trousers? I hate cigarettes and smoking, so I don't even really like saying the word, but that's what the trousers are called. They're the ones where the trouser legs are very narrow and the trouser hem generally ends above the ankle and sometimes has like a little notch cut out of the side. They're sort of quite 1950s, 1960s in origin, I think. Anyway, when I thought about that a bit longer, I didn't know whether my body shape would suit them. However, at this stage, we're not leaving anything out, like I've already told you. So for now, they are on the list. Tops with interesting design details. That's what I'd like to wear. I need to throw away a lot of exercise outfits that I wear because they're like comfort blankets, and I need to invest in some exercise wear that doesn't have paint on it, doesn't have holes in, and actually coordinates. When I go exercising, I wear clothes totally for comfort, which is great. I mean, it's great that I don't care how I look when I go out for a run. I just want to feel free. That's how I want to feel, and I do. But actually, I think I can still feel free and look good at the same time. And it's a question of me needing to up-level my daily style. So that's wardrobe styling tip number 1. Wardrobe styling tip number 2 for today is preparing for the new you. So when you've done tip number 1, it's time to get ready for the new you. Let's firstly aim to have one whole complete outfit in the style of your you new to get you up and going and motivated to create more. So taking the list that you've created, attach it to all the pictures you've collected. If you collected pictures online, then print them out, or do the whole thing online and then download it and print it out. Actually, you don't have to print it out. I love printing things out. I love having them on paper, but if you're happy to do it on the computer, then you can just put it all on the computer. And this is becoming your baby style guide. It's going to grow over time, but here is the start of it. So first of all, you're going to create your new outfit. Choose what it's going to be from your list. Go to your wardrobe and see what you've got that would fit your new list. Some of you will have plenty of items. It's just that you need to put them together in a new way, and your list will help you. Others of you might struggle a little bit more because you don't have such full wardrobes, but I'm sure that for most women, you'll be able to find something that will represent this new way that you want to look. If you really don't have anything, then you can pop out and pick something up, say from TK Maxx or TJ Maxx, that's not expensive, that will get you going on your new style outfit. I've done that before in the past myself, where I just think, right, I need a change, I want to look like this, and just bought a couple of inexpensive items that have just pushed me towards that style ideal. But the idea is that I'm trying to get you up and running as soon as possible, and so if we bring another step in, like going out to the shops or ordering something online, then it delays that step. So if possible, try and find everything that you need in your wardrobe. then the second action that you need to take is to remove from your wardrobe those items that you don't want to wear. At this stage, I wouldn't recommend that you send them to your favourite charity shop or eBay them. Wash them and store them away for the time being. So what I will be storing away, if this is me, are the majority of my jeans, shock horror, dresses that I've been wearing because they were prototypes of designs I've been working on, and clothes that sometimes friends give to me because they're passing things on, or they've come from a sister, or my mum's getting rid of a cardigan and she doesn't actually want to throw it away, so she gives it to me. I tend to pick things up like that quite a lot now I think about it. I think it's because I'm too polite to say I really don't want that and risk offending people, which is ridiculous. Anyway, they've got to go. So the idea is to get rid of some of the clothes in your wardrobe that don't represent the style that you would like to wear, what you want to wear, what's really you. So for me, like those jeans, they're not really me anymore, so they're going. And certainly the clothes that people have given me that are hand-me-downs, even though that's really kind of them and they're really good quality and, you know, amazing designer clothes and all that kind of thing, they're not me, and it's not what I want to wear to feel like me. So this goes back to what I was saying at the beginning, which is that we sort of unlearn how to be ourselves. We unlearn how to feel what we want and understand what we want, because we get these pressures from outside and from within us as well. And what I'm trying to do with the clothes today is to help you see that you only need a few clothes, but you need to really make a decision about what you want to wear, and anything that you don't want to wear can go. It's as simple as that. You can store it. But I'm giving you the option to store it. You don't have to throw everything away. You can go back to wearing them in a year's time if you want to. You can store them for now. You can take them to the charity shop right from the word go. Totally up to you. But what you should end up with by the time we've got to this stage is an outfit that you want to wear that makes you feel like you. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, you think that you look like you too, which is an amazing thing. However, if you're not entirely satisfied with that outfit, or you haven't quite got everything that you want in the wardrobe for your new look, then what you can do is create a link outfit. So a link outfit fills the gap between now and the time in the not too distant future when you're going to be wearing your ideal outfit. A link outfit will partly fulfill the criteria on your list, but not fully, but it will be enough to get you going in the right direction. For example, I want to wear dresses that have more design elements to them, so more pleating, draping and folding. At the moment, I don't have those dresses in my wardrobe. I do have plain and simple dresses that I can make sure I actively accessorize in different ways, say with different jewellery or with a scarf. And in that way, I'm actively acting towards my new desired unique style, even if I'm not there yet. And remember, the link outfit is just for the time being. It's not for the long term. It's a way of helping your brain get to the new unique you when not everything is in place yet. And then the final stage for today, the wardrobe styling tip number 3 is planning. So your final stage is planning. We've done the first 2 and now we're on to planning. So you might have been able to find all the items in your wardrobe that you can put together to create your new look. Or maybe like me, you don't currently have all of those items in your closet. And this is where the planning comes in, because you now need to plan for the items that you want to wear. So every time you're online or in a shop, you should be thinking about shopping for these items and for these items alone. So you need to go back and revisit your list now. What else would you put on there? Shoes, socks, tights, a coat, hats, gloves, scarf, whatever it is. So I put additional items on my list because, bearing in mind, so this is going to be your definitive list. So there shouldn't be anything that's not on this list that you're going to go and buy. So this also negates the need for impulse purchases, which is a great thing. So go back now and look on that list and decide what it is that you really need to create styles that are uniquely you and that you want to wear. So when I went back and did this example for myself, the additional items I put on my list are kitten heel slingback shoes, a smart coat, not a dog walking one. Those were the two things that I realised actually I really needed. And if I was going to go to the shops and spotted them, I would think I need those. So what is it from like when you look at your list that you think, oh, if I was going to go shopping now, I'd be looking for this? You know, is it like a really beautiful cashmere cardigan, or do you need a whole load of staple tops, or whatever it is? It's totally unique to you. You could just need scarves. You know, you want to wear more accessories, you'd like to wear more brooches, more scarves, that kind of thing, and just put them on your list. Then you know that that's what you're purchasing for. Because, and I should get this put on a t-shirt, intentionality trumps panic buying every single time. We shouldn't be panic buying. It's just ridiculous that our sort of modern lives have put us in this situation where sporadically we're in panic buying mode, where we need an outfit that we haven't got, or we're going somewhere and we haven't had time to go shopping and all that. It's just ridiculous. And it's one thing I'd really love to help all women in the whole wide world stop doing. Panic buying is just so ridiculous. Because when you've got a list like this, from now on when you shop, you're going to shop intentionally for those clothes, the ones you want to wear. In order to move from where you are now, not being uniquely you, to get where you want to be, which is uniquely you, you have to be intentional. Keep your list with you, maybe make a copy. If you shop without intentionality, I can almost guarantee you'll buy what you were wearing before, and those were the clothes that did not make you feel like you. Your aim is to move into your unique you and develop new ways of wearing clothes that suit you right now. Don't go back. Keep your list with you. Keep adding to it. When you see pictures that inspire you or look like how you want to look, add them to your style file or to your Pinterest boards. Are there other women whose style is similar to how you want to look? Oh, Marion Cotillard, for me, fits the bill. She's a French actress. If you look her up, you'll almost certainly recognise her. When she has her press photos done, she always gets put in these sort of like really sort of grown up but sexy outfits, and her hair's always sort of well done but slightly dishevelled in that very French way. And oh, yes, she has really amazing pictures taken on. I've got a Pinterest board for her, actually. So anyway, moving on from me and my Pinterest boards. How long will this take? Aim to have your first outfit done immediately. If you nearly have an outfit, but there is one item outstanding, then try and locate that item so that you can wear your new outfit. And then, as soon as you've got the first one together, plan the next one. Don't feel rushed, even if I'm making it sound like you should be rushed. Don't feel rushed. You're on your way. Enjoy the process and enjoy the search. So your shopping now, you see, is much more intentional. You know what you're looking for. It might take time, but you will find it. In a few weeks or months' time, or days even, you'll be there. You'll be in the future with your unique you, your unique style. Who knew it would be so easy? I hope you found this podcast this week useful. It's a bit of a whistle-stop tour, but I think it's a really good exercise to do. If you've got a spare half hour, I would really recommend that you do this, especially if you're indecisive about what you should be wearing, or if you know that you are not wearing clothes that are authentically you. You should definitely do this and just give it some time. Just allocate yourself some time and sit and work out what you do want to wear. I mean, I think that is the most important thing, even if you don't get on to creating the outfit, which is equally important. But even if you sit down and spend some time working out what you do actually want to wear and who you are and how you want to look in this world, I think that's one of the most important things that you can do. I really do. I think we really underestimate the importance of the link between the inner us and the outer us. And we just think it's all about what's in our head. And also it's great to look good, but we're not really equating the two. We're not linking the two. And it's just so important. So I hope you found the podcast, my Whistle Stop podcast for this week, useful. And please do give it a go in whatever shape or form suits you. And wherever you are, I hope you're really well. And I look forward to seeing you here, same place, same time next week. Bye for now.